Hey you guys, welcome back. This is Nina. Let's like, share, and subscribe this video. Let's get this count up. Let's support each other and hit that sub button. Tonight we will be talking about a recently fired CW star after very alarming tweets finally came to light recently and he was terminated from the show. Let's just get started. Welcome back, you guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't forget to sub. And without further delay, you guys, let's just get started. Alright, you guys, tonight we are talking about one of the now ex members of the Flash cast, whom has been on CW. He became a series regular and has done about 50 episodes on The Flash. His tweets that he made even several years ago has been just completely outrageous. Um, I don't even see how he thought that this was funny. It was actually really quite offensive when I read them, and I'm going to read a few. However, before I do that, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and share this video with other people. We definitely need to get that message out there in the social media world that you really need to be careful with what you put online. It might come back to haunt you later, especially if you become a big star or work in the public. These tweets were really awful, so I'm just going to edit some of this, you guys, but it's all over the place online. One tweet he wrote was that he was out at dinner and just exposed himself as a racist again. The letters again were in capital letters. And another really, really offensive tweet that he put out there was, the only thing stopping me from doing mildly racist tweets is the knowledge that Al Sharpton would never stop complaining about me. Again, this is coming from the star, ex-star, Hartley Sawyer, and I am extremely shocked by this. I cannot believe that these tweets were actually from him and put on his social media. He also goes on to disrespect women in a very misogynistic, abusive way. If I had a wife, I would beat the hell out of her tonight. LOL. Also, he wrote about homeless women, which is even more offensive to me because I've worked with homeless women and they are literally the most vulnerable women in our society. Okay? A lot of them literally do not have resources and depend on other people to help themselves climb out of the hole that they were put in. A lot of women that are victims of domestic violence seek out homeless shelters to find a safe place to go. And Hartley Sawyer literally wrote, as a lad, one of my favorite activities was kidnapping homeless women and cutting off their breast. And he thought this was funny. Then he also went on to say that he wished he could work in a breast factory. I self-edited myself. And he also said that he enjoyed watching women's body parts as he viewed them during an audition. And I am going to say that I am actually thankful that CW went ahead and fired this nasty, misogynist, racist. I'm only sad that these racist, nasty tweets didn't come out sooner. I am very shocked and outraged. I didn't even read all of the tweets. I found some of the other ones to be even more profanely disturbing than what I just read to you. But I just want to say this to the audience out there listening and, everyone else out there. You really need to watch what you put on social media. You really need to understand that when you're joking about specific things, that it's not a joke, that it could come back and haunt your job opportunities. It could come back and cause you to lose your career. Now, he was blessed, okay? He was blessed because it's very difficult to even get on a TV show. Now, with these tweets coming to light, I'm going to tell you the honest truth. I will never support any project, music, promotions, company. I will not support any company that believes that he is okay to represent them. I will not. I will not. I was extremely offended by this. And he can go on and say that he was just young and blah, blah, blah. These tweets were only a few years ago. Okay? These tweets were only a few years ago. So, what I'm saying is, if you had the mental wherewithal to write them, you should have been aware that that was wrong. You know? And I am highly offended by this. I am glad that CW took the stance and went ahead and kicked him off the show, rightfully so. I hope to God that any financial gains he's able to obtain uh, are diminished. I know that CW stars do have various projects that they have to do for their TV shows, and I hope that he is also banished from participating in those in the future, including Comic Cons. Um, I was a huge fan of the show. I still am. However, this was extremely offensive to me. Like I said, I'm glad that CW just went ahead. His castmates are speaking out about this, rightfully so. So I'm glad that they are not being complicit in his behaviors. Also, I just want you guys to understand, especially for some of my younger audiences, you have to watch what you put on social media. You have to watch what you put on social media. Literally, he offended me and the whole world with those vilified, nasty tweets. And for people that think when you put out racist, misogynist, anti-cultural tweets, don't think that they disappear. They don't. People can just dig up stuff. And like I said, I'm glad that the situation was taken care of. I am really hoping that he does not profit off of this. I hope sometime in the future that he can try to come to terms with himself and not just throw some weak statement out in 3 weeks saying that he's found God and he's been repentant. No, it's going to take a long time. A long time. And any company that would allow him to be a part of a campaign, I will definitely not be supporting. So, like, share, and subscribe. Share your thoughts, guys. And until the next episode, enjoy your night.